So hello guys, Ganesh here. Welcome back to the lecture series of automotive design. Okay, so till the last video we have seen in the tool wise we have seen the draft angle consideration and tooling axis creation in the class B, class C creation, and we have approached the way of the closed surface, right? So the class A surface will be given to you. So out of that, we will be designing the class B and class C, and even trimming the all the surface one over another. Okay. Then finally, we are doing the class closed surface option, right? The same thing that we are going to doing here also, but the complexity of this part is little more when compared to the earlier one. Okay. So we will be going to doing the bumper part. Okay. The bumper. All these files I will be giving in a OneDrive link. Okay, the link will be pasted in the description box. So if you want, you can check them. Okay, or else if you don't want these resources, you want to create them. There is a one video on how can we create the class A by our own. Okay, in our same YouTube channel, you will be seeing that. Okay, if you want to learn the how to create a class A surface by your own, you can go ahead with that video, which is only one video, which is around 1.5 hours. I'm not explaining much things in that the class creation. Okay, but for practice purpose, it is okay. Now this is my class A surface that you can see. This is the bumper. I got only half part. Okay, the basic ideology here is after I model the 3D body of this class A, I can mirror it for the opposite direction because this bumper part is symmetry about its what axis, whatever it is. Okay, it will be symmetry about a particular plane. Okay, we don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's rename this as class A. Enter and rename the geometrical set also class A. Enter. Okay, I told you what is the publication feature in the last video. So I'm just putting this class A surface in the publication tab. Okay, the very first step. Okay, I got the class A surface like this. Okay, I need to manufacture the I need to do a body. I need to check the manufacturing feasibility. Okay, the first thing in the manufacturing, the part since it is a part plastic part, I definitely going to use in the injection molding process. So what are the things that are in the injection molding process? The core and cavity will be there. Okay, for moving the core and cavity, we will be going to designing the tooling axis, and the tooling axis must cross all the draft faces, right? So let's observe the geometry once and understand how the core and cavity will be designed. Okay, since it is a split portion, that means it is a half portion only. So at the end of this video, we are going to making our part at the center of this, as a center of at this. Okay, yeah, so at that time my part will looks like this. Okay, if I made a core, okay, let's take a snap. Sorry, snap new. Okay, this is my half portion, and after this class part body creation, the entire body will appears like this. Okay, so my core, I can design a core like this way. Okay, and my core cavity will be like this way. So this is the direction, right? So this will be my direction. This will be my direction for this uh, core and cavity. So that is my tooling direction, right? So how we are going to doing that? I'm going to specifying on tooling axis. So, but before that, let's click on this insert geometrical set. Insert on geometrical set with a name. So tooling direction. Okay, let's click on point at this planar edge. Make sure it is middle point. Click on OK. Specify one line with a point and direction option. Select this point and direction. you can see the compass, and I can choose the X component. Click on OK. Now this may access my tooling axis. Okay, double click, increase the length a little. Okay. Now I cannot select blindly. This is my tooling axis. I need to check it. So for that, the draft analysis process is there. Go to generator shape design. Here you can see the feature draft analysis, or else you can access them right whenever you feel you are not find the required feature. So you can access all those right from this itself. You can see the analysis tab, and you can see the feature draft analysis. Okay, so click on this compass, zoom out, and place the compass on your tooling axis, and lock it, and select the surface. Flip the direction. See, all my faces are green color, so that means the axis is correct. Okay, I don't have to go for any other options because since it is already working fine. Okay, in this way the core and cavity will be moving along with each other, and with the reference this, the mold designer will make mold, okay, for this particular plastic part. Okay, okay, let's move on to the next topic. Okay, I have done the tooling axis, so let's change the color, line weight, and even line type, so that I can easily identify, okay, it is my tooling axis. Let's make it into publication. Okay, tooling axis, enter. Okay, the name has changed here, but it is not changed here. So why? Because so you have created this line in publication before changing its name. Okay, so let's change that publication, and line you delete it, remove it, and add again. Click on OK. Okay, now you will be seeing that, right? So now we will be go ahead with the class B creation inside geometrical set. In the class B creation. Okay, so in the class B creation, we will be taking the offset of the surface, entire surface. Select the offset, select the surface, and make sure 3 mm thickness. Click on preview. Wait for some time. Okay, you can see that, right? In the last video we had not get any errors like this, but in this case we got a few errors. Okay, when the complexity of the class A is increases, so you'll be getting the errors like this. Okay, click on OK. Click on OK again. Okay, now I have class offset surface, but which direction it has formed, I don't know. Okay, generally the class A is the outermost surface. You have to get the offset surface inside the class A. Okay, now I'm not sure about whether the class B is created outwards or inwards. Okay, let's change the color so that I can easily identify and I can easily see. Okay, so it is creating outside, so I don't know that I want to be in inner side. Click on reverse direction, click on OK. Even though it will create a lots of problems. Okay, these are all the errors. Click on yes. Okay, so while creating the class B, you have got uh, plenty of problems, right? So we have to get rid of all those things. Okay, we have to know where the problem is and why we have to resolve them. Okay, right now I don't need to have that tooling access. I'm just hiding it. So for appearing it is seems like a good, but it has problems. So in order to see that, so the best feature is a boundary feature. Select the boundary feature and select the surface. You can see that. So what does the boundary features does? It will highlights the outermost edge of of a particular surface. Okay, what does the boundary feature will do? It will highlight the outermost edge of the particular surface. But you can see that when when we're having a one surface, it should be these two will be the outermost edges, but this one, the mid patch we are getting, right? So this shouldn't happen like that, right? So that is the one kind of error that we got. Mm, one is right here. Two errors we have to look at about it. And here is one discontinuity, 3, and here is one discontinuity, 4. The four areas we got a problem. Okay, let's cancel this. We got to work locally. So let's you can see that. You can see that, right? So generally, while creating the class B, you will be getting the errors in the areas of fillet areas. So fillet patches only create the errors most of the times. Okay. What the senior designers will suggest is, so whenever you got an error in fillet patch, so you remove that entire fillet patch, and then extend the respective edges, and then you trim it off both. Okay, that way you will be having the sharp edge, and after that you can create a the fillet over it. Okay, so that is what the process that we also do now. Okay, so for doing that, so we have 4 different patches, right? So I'm going to inserting a separate geometrical sets for the patches also. First patch, patch 1. Okay, so it is creating outside of this class B, but I want this patch 1 inside of this class B. So right click, change the geometrical set, choose this class B, click on OK. Okay, this is fine now. Now the first patch we will be going to this. So I want to remove the all the fillet patches. So how can I do that? Click on this join and select the surface and go to sub-elements to remove and select the patches that you want to remove. I want to remove these also. If you are offsetting the class B with 2 mm thickness, it will be creating more problems. Okay, in my case I created offset with 3 mm only. Okay, even though 0.1 mm difference, it will create different problems. So I don't think in your case also you will be getting the same errors like this. Okay, I'm not sure about it. See, there is a non-consecutive problem here. So basically what does it means? The fillet patch, which is acting like a bridge between this outer patch and inner patch. Okay, so if you are removing all this, so what does it mean? You are collapsing the bridge. Okay, so that is a non-consecutive problem. So untick this box, you can able to separate these two. Okay, next thing, we are going to separate them since these entire surface has 2 different domains. Still it is showing the same one domain only, so we have to separate them by using the disassemble feature. Select this and make sure the domains 2, click on OK. Okay, now you have 2 different surfaces. Hide the join. Okay, so what I do, click on this boundary. Let's work on this surface now. We will increase the respective edge of this. Okay, a few minutes guys, I'll come back. I have a little work. Yeah, until now I have created offset surface. So in that while creating the class B, we have found four error patches, right? So we are going to trying to resolve in the 4 patches. So we have started the first patch. Okay, I want to taking the, you can see that. So these are the 2 patches and I have disassembled them. Okay, now we'll try upon one surface first. Okay, let's take surface 2. Okay, click on this boundary, select this surface. I want a boundary from this edge to, okay, okay, this edge. Zoom out and select clear. Click on OK. Okay. Now what you do, just extrapolate it up to a certain distance. Select the curve and select the surface. Extrapolate up to 5 mm is enough. Okay, that's fine. Next, okay, one surface done. I'll hide this boundary, hide this extrapolate also. Let's try surface 3. Do the same thing. Do the same thing here also. First limit, boundary, first limit, rotate, and second limit. Click on OK. Extrapolate. Select curve, select the surface. 5 mm. Click on OK. Okay. Now unhide the extrapolate one. What you can see is there are two hide this boundary ones. Okay. Let me change the color of this. Blue. Okay. You can see these two surfaces are overlapping, right? So okay, what we can do, we can trim it off. Select this side and this side. Click on OK. Now what you have? You have sharp edge here. So you can apply fillet here. Okay. So we will apply fillet at the end of this tutorial. Sorry, at the end, because we have few more patches to repair it. So we will create all the fab. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to next patch. Insert geometrical set. So patch to enter. Okay, this is created outside. I click change geometrical set, select the classification, click on OK. Okay, now here you can see here is also similar case. All the fillet all the fillet edge is going to missing, right? So the same trick that we have used earlier, we are going to using this time also. So what it is, click on this join, select this entire car and go to supplements to remove. I'm going to remove this patch, this. Yeah, that's it. Make sure you have untick this option or else it will show an error. Okay, now we have two different domains in the same surface and we have to separate them by using this mental function. Select this two domains, click on OK. Okay, and again you have two different surfaces. So hide one, we will hide the join also. Okay, click on the boundary, set this, want the boundary from this edge to this edge. Reverse, click on OK. Extrapolate, select the curve and surface. 5 mm is enough, click on OK. Okay, now hide this boundary and extrapolate. Unhide the surface 5. Okay, I want the boundary. Okay, by first limit as this, second limit as this. So being confusing, unhide this surface also. Okay, understood. Select the boundary, select this. I want to have first starting limit and end limit. Click on OK, click on extrapolate, select this and select the surface, click on OK. Okay, hide this surface and hide this boundary and unhide extrapolate 3. Now again you are seeing the intersection of these two surfaces, right? So what we can do, we can trim it off. Use the trim option, select this and select this, click on OK. Again you have the shower patch. Okay, you have to apply fillet there. So one more patch is right at here. So we're going to add a new geometrical set under this B. No. So patch 3, enter. Okay. This time also it is also okay. It is also fillet edge, but instead of taking all this fillet, what I'm going to do is I'm taking these two faces only and this adjacent face. Okay, how I'm doing that? So patch 3, right click, make sure it is working define object and select the extract, double click on it to keep it active. I want this edge and this edge. Okay, that's it. Make sure it is a multiple extract. Set this and this, click on OK and select this also, click on OK. Because whatever the missing patch that we are doing, that missing patch is associated with these three sub patches only. That's why I take all these two. Okay, let's hide the patch 2. Okay, we have this only, right? So these are two different domains, but again, okay, so since we are using multiple extract, these two are different domains. Okay, now click on this boundary option, select this and this. Okay, select the point carefully. Okay, first limit, second limit. Okay, opposite direction, click on OK, extrapolate, select the curve and surface, click on OK and hide this extrapolate ones, hide this curve also, click on this boundary, select this first limit, second limit, other direction, click on OK, extrapolate, curve and surface, click on OK. Okay. Okay, now what we can do? Yeah, we can. Okay, one more. Okay. Okay, guys, and I just patch 2 once. Okay, add this extrapolates. Okay, now this. I'm going to selecting these patch also. Click on OK. Let's see whether it is creating any error or not. Okay. Now unhide this extrapolate also. Okay, let's hide it. And what I'm going to do is double click on this boundary and I'm choosing the first limit from this point itself. First limit as it is creating a problem. Double click. Okay. Double click and double click on this boundary. The first limit I'm going to changing it. Okay, cancel it. Delete this boundary. We'll create it again. Okay, I want boundary from this edge to this edge on the other side. Click on OK, extrapolate. Select the curve, select the surface, click on OK. Hide this curve. Okay, and hide the extrapolate 5. We can trim it off. Click on OK. Okay. So okay, in the patch 3 itself, what I am going to do is okay, and hide the patch 2 and hide this trim. Okay, we have worked locally 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 faces, right? So right now I'm already having all these four faces. Okay, at this trim, I don't have to keep these four. What I'm going to do is I'm creating the join operation again. Select this, and as a business to remove, I'm removing this. Remove this. Okay, I can remove this also. Okay, this and all I'm removing. Click on OK. Okay, now I'll hide the trim. See. Okay, if you done so, okay, let's apply a fillet here. Okay, what is the radius of this one? Select. You can see the radius 3.5, right? So what I'm not doing is adjust join once. Okay, let's hide the fillet. Go to edge fillet. I think these are not joined together, right? Yeah, join edge fillet. So select the value 3. Okay, here I want to explain you one thing. Let me take a snip. Okay, see, this is the glass surface and it having one fillet of R2. So when I'm creating the inner wall, it should have the less fillet, right? Okay, let's say this thickness is 1 mm. Okay, so what is the bin radius of this, which will be minus of thickness, right? So which will be 1. So R1. So when this is a reference and you have to calculate it, it will becomes R2 minus thickness. But when you, in case of, if you are creating the if your reference is same this, and if you're creating the outside of your reference, you have to add the thickness, right? So thickness is 1 and R is 2, which will give 3. So this is the R3. So this is a very important thing that you have to keep in your mind while giving the fillets. Okay, since my thickness of this entire part is 3 mm. Okay, but I'm creating the fillet. Okay, let's hide and class here so that you can be able to understand very easily. Okay, my class here, it has very less fillet. I'm creating inside so that I have to include the thickness also, right? So at this class here, I have to, okay. Okay, that is the thing that you have to keep in your mind, but in this case you don't have to do that because you're already having one continuous fillet, right? So which is having the 3.5, so you can match that, you have to match that, so that's why keep the value 3.5 only. Click on preview, click on OK. Okay, fillet is not looking now. Fillet 3.5 preview. Okay, too complex. Let's try the higher value. It is over, but it is not the result that we want. Okay, let's delete this. So we couldn't do like that. Trim, extrude it. Extrude it also. Okay. Yeah, fine. So we have to fill out this gap. What I can do here. Okay, the same thing but in a different way. So select the we don't have any option, so we have to remove this entire fillet. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, join, select the surface, and we will go to make sure it is untick this connectivity. Now I'm going to remove this fillet, this patch, yes, and this. Click on OK. Now I'm having two different domains. Go to December and share this. Make sure two domains. Click on OK. Okay, and hide this join. Okay, let's work on this. Okay, let's work on this. Extract. To make sure it is tangent continuity. Okay, right. Extract tangent continuity. Select this box and select the other entities also. And also you can use a multiple extract option here easily. Make sure it is tangent continuity. Okay. Okay. So there is an angular discontinuity. So what I should do is go to boundary. Okay. Set the first limit. Second limit. The side. Okay. Extrapolate. Select the curve and surface. Extrude up to 5. Okay. Now hide this boundary or this extrapolate also and unhide this. Okay. This is again a problem. Okay, you can see I have to extend the edges of this one, but you can see here it is no any one here which is a fillet edge itself. So I need to work more things on this. What I have to do is insert geometrical set. Okay, let's name it as subpatch under this patch 3. No, click on OK. Okay, so what does it mean? While creating class B, I have offsetted it, and offset I have got the patch 1 means I have resolved the repeat the patch 1 and then patch 2 and then in patch 3, and in patch 3 I will be having one more sub patch. So that is how the tree structure should be looks like. Okay, so in this sub patch what I'm going to doing is I'm going to using the join operation again. Select this and make sure we remove all the fillet patches. Okay, click on OK. Okay, now again same December. Select this, two different domains. Okay, December. Select this, two different domains. Click on OK. Okay. I have to extend this wall from here to up to here, so then only I can use the trim operation. But in this way I cannot. Let's use the untrim tool. Click on OK. So okay, it is not working. So what I do, I just join and sub-elements to remove. We remove this also. Click on OK. What happened? Sub-elements to remove. Preview. Remove. Preview. Once you can delete it. Okay. I think we have to update it. Okay, let's subpatch. So click on this join, select the surface and make sure it is untick this check connectivity sub-elements to remove. I'm choosing all the fillet curves and also this surface also. Click on OK. Okay, now I have three different domains. Go to decimal, select this, and I have three different domains, right? Click on OK. Now what I can do, I want this single patch to be up to here. So what I do, I just go to hand trim, select this, click on OK. Okay, it is created. Okay, now it is fine. Now go to extract, extrapolate, extrapolate, edge and surface, extrapolate edge surface. I want it to be appear up to here, so that's fine. Click on OK, extrapolate, right click, tangent continuity. It is selected all the edges. Okay, okay, I don't want that much, 5 mm is enough. Yeah, 5 mm is enough. Click on OK. Okay, let's extend this also. Right click, create extract in tangency and surface. Click on OK, extrapolate, set the edge surface. Okay, we can trim these both first. Okay, but before that, go to extrapolate, right click, create boundary, set this from this point to this point. Click on OK, set the surface. Okay, we don't need that, 5 mm is enough. Click on OK. Let's trim these two first. Click on OK. Okay, now let's take this also, set the boundaries, edges, middle one, specify first limit as this, second limit. Okay, click on OK, extrapolate, select the curve and set the surface. Click on OK, use the trim tool, click on OK. Okay, in this way you have created this one, but we need to create one fillet here, right? So but I don't know the fillet value, so what I can do is add this subpatch once, not this. Okay, let's measure this value. Okay, it is showing length only, it is not radius. Okay, how can we know the radius? Okay, so let's create one more in geometrical set with the name fillet radius. Okay, it is created right here, that is okay, and then we are going to delete this. Okay, so under this I'm just taking the patch, fillet patch that I want to measure. Become okay. Okay, add this entire class here. So right now the fillet radius, I'm having one extraction. I want to know this radius. Unfortunately, this radius is not able to measuring this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just put an angle or point here, middle. Okay, and I'm going to creating one circle, 3-point circle, by specifying first point, second point, and third point. Click on OK. Now I can measure the radius of this circle, which is approximately 5.8, right? So delete this patch, you don't have to do it. Okay, and add the class B, add this trim. Okay, 5.8. So the extra product you have done it right, so make sure it is curvature so that it won't create patches like that. So here also you make it as curvature. Okay, okay, I think this extrapolate also we have to do that. Okay, let it be, it is not an issue. So apply edge fillet. Select this curve 5.8, right? Review. Okay, that is created, but somewhat it is happening. Yes, it is fine. Let it be. So let's apply the fillet for this also. How can we know them? Okay, what is the patch? We have hidden it, right? So patch 3. Okay, we have to change the geometrical shift to subpatch only. Okay, and here is subpatch. Where it is gone. Okay, change geometrical shift, subpatch only. Okay, okay, fine. Subpatch is not showing. Okay, this is fine. Unhide this trim, hide this patch 3, and measure the radius of this. It will show the radius 2 only. Okay, hide this trim and hide patch 3. Let's apply the fillet of 3 mm. Maybe. Okay, everything is okay, right? I think so. Okay, let's go to boundary rules. Select this. Why I'm doing? Okay, let's move ahead. So you will be understanding that. We will do that. Okay, now we have the repeat patch. Okay, let's collapse it and unhide this. Where does this edge fillet? Okay, change. Okay, okay, fine, right? That's why you have to define this object. Okay, unhide this extrapolate. Okay, we have to extend these edges in order to use the trim tool, right? So we have to do that. So let's go to boundary, set this first limit, second limit, okay, extrapolate, click on OK, select this boundary, hide it. Again you did that, this boundary and this extrapolate should be sub patch. Okay, this is fine. Now unhide this extrapolate also, and we can trim it off, right? So use the trim tool and set this and this, click on OK. What has happened? You will be having the sharp edge. Okay, let's try to give the fillets, edge fillet. Okay, for that we have to measure also, right? Okay, let's hide this patch 3 and hide this trim tool. What is the radius of this? Measure it. Okay, 3.5. Okay, okay, go to edge fillet, set this 3.5. Preview. Okay, it is not forming, so let's decrease this value. Okay, yeah, 2.5 it has worked. Okay, let it be. Okay, actually this edge fillet, it is not supposed to be in patch 3. It should be in class B creation itself. Okay, okay, you can understand the tree structure clearly, right? So you need to apply fillets two more places also. So let's give very 0.5, I think. I remember it last time I have measured it. Okay, so 0.5 preview. Okay, if you have doubt, you can check them. Still, okay. Go to offset, measure, set the arc 3.5. Here it is 3.5. What about here? I can measure here. Showing radius. Let's try another. I think this will use. I think this will use. Okay, if you are not able to find it, what I will suggest you to do is okay. Unhide the class here. So this is the fillet height. So it is also not showing. Let's try one more inch. It is not showing. Okay, what I suggest you to do is again insert a new geometrical set with the radius, fillet radius. Okay, extract any one edge. Click on OK. Hide this edge fillet. Hide. Okay, set a point at the middle. Click on OK. Circle, probably 3-point circle. So complete circle. So the first point, second point, third point. Click on OK and measure. We'll be getting approximate value 3.6. Okay, after that you can delete this fillet. Okay, and hide this edge. I told you the concept. I think you remember it. Okay, so whenever you're drawing the fillet, so in this case your catia surface is having 3.2, right, or 3.5 or something. So you have created offset, so thickness is 3 mm. Okay, now what is the inside bend radius, which is r3 minus this thickness. I think it is 3.5. Okay, okay, what is the bend radius of inner one, which is 0.5. That is what we give here. Okay, define it. We'll go to edge fillet, add the class here. Okay, go to edge fillet, 0.5 enter. It is applied, and here it is 3.5 edge fillet, 3.5 enter. So it is creating problem. Okay, we'll try to reduce it to 3. It is worked. That is fine. So this is my class B. I want to check is there any errors or problems in this. So how can I check? click on this boundary, and you shouldn't have any patch mid of the surface. Okay, here what I'm getting now, you can see that, right? But okay, it is very minor gap. Okay, so that can we can achieve by using the join command itself. Okay, select this entire block, click on preview. See, now it is not showing because the gap is not even a 1 micron, which is less than a 1 micron. Okay, now there is no any problem with the class B surface. Okay, click on OK. Everything is joined. Okay, so this is up to the class B creation. So I'm explaining everything, that's why taking lots of time. Okay, so the class B is done. Hide it, take the class A, and we have to create the class C now. Okay, for that insert geometrical set, cancel, insert geometrical set, class C creation, enter. Okay, so under the class C, so for class C creation the tooling access will be very useful to you. Okay, because the class A should also have the draft angle. Okay, with respect to this tooling access, so we are going to using the sweep command with respect to this draft. Okay, so now let's see how we can be achieve it. Okay, let's try with the boundary tool first. First step, this is a completely trial and error method. Okay, let's see if it will work or not. Go to sweep, and see, one thing you have to observe it clearly. My part is like this. My class C surface should always be 90 degrees to the respective surface, and okay, including the draft angle also, it should be 93 to 95. Okay, so but imagine if I create a class B with respect to the tooling direction. So that is what we have seen in last tutorial, right? So here I will be getting that C surface which is more than the 90 degrees. Okay, in that case it is not possible to make a tool or die for that. Okay, so the thing is, I cannot use the sweep with draft direction for creating the class C surface entire. Okay, so what I'm just deleting this boundary. A few areas I need of this draft surface. Okay, let's highlight, let's do that. So click on this boundary, select this, and first limit. Okay, first limit selected, second limit, click on OK. Okay, sweep, select this, draft direction, you can choose this. 3 degrees is the draftness, click on OK. Preview, make sure direction, which is very important. So 20 mm is not needed, 10 mm is enough. Preview, okay. Okay, this is okay now. Let's do the same thing here also. Okay, we cancel. Okay, let's take the boundary tool, select this, and I will take. Okay, but before that I'm going to join this, set this and this, preview. Okay, select the boundary tool, select this, first patch, first vertex, second vertex, direction, click on OK. Do the sweep, select this and choose the draft direction, select this, outwards, preview. Let's increase this. If you okay, do the same thing here also. Click boundary, select this first point, second point, click on OK, sweep, select the curve and select the tooling edges outwards. Okay. Okay. Let's give different color for class C. So in order to distinguish from other. And here the class here. Okay, I shouldn't join this. I shouldn't done this join operation right here. Okay, delete. Okay, delete. Okay, okay. So I shouldn't have done the joining process. So we will do after getting all the C surfaces. So we go right now, click on this boundary, select this, and first entity has this, second vertex this, click on OK, sweep, select the curve, and select the tooling edges, and 3-degree draft, that is fine. Preview, increase the value to 20. Okay. Okay, similarly do the same thing here also. Click on OK, sweep, select the curve, choose the tooling edges outwards, click on OK. Okay, then we have to cover all this also. So boundary, set this first limit. So I'm going to select in the second limit as this. Let's see if it will work or not. Click on OK, sweep. This time it is not respected to the draft, shouldn't it be respected to this tooling axis, so it should respect to this draft with the surface. Okay, the first curve is already selected. Okay, let's see the direction. So it should be 93. Preview. Okay, preview. Okay, 20 mm is not needed, I think 5 mm is enough. Click on OK. See, whenever you see the dialog box like this, then there will be an error. It will cause lots of errors again. Okay, now let's close this. Don't do that. So let's see, let's try to resolve it. Okay, this week I'm not deleting it. So next, select the smooth line. Okay, we'll be having this kind of errors in this small curve. Click on preview. Vertex erased. Okay, click on OK. Now let's try to do the sweep with reference to surface again. 93 preview. Okay. Now it is not shown in two different right. So this is okay. Okay, I export up to 5 mm, that is fine. Okay. So we just have to go ahead with this also. Boundary. Select this first point, second point, close direction, click on OK. Sweep. Select the curve, surface, sorry, sweep, curve and surface, outside, preview, Okay. Okay, we'll do the same thing. Boundary, set this. First limit, second limit, click on OK. And sweep, curve and surface, preview, outwards, click on OK. Okay, we have to cover up to this. Okay, let's set the boundary, the first limit, second limit, click on OK. Choose sweep, select the curve and surface, preview. Okay, make sure the draft angle it should be outwards, not inwards. Click on OK. You have to do the same thing here also, so which is quite easy. So set the boundary, click on OK, set sweep, set the curve and surface, outwards, preview. Okay. Okay, so this is what you got. Okay, talking about class C, hide the class A ones. You have class C like this way. Okay, which is not a single surface, which is having multiple surfaces. So let's go from right here. So click on this boundary, select this face. See, these are not joined together. In order to join them, so how can I join them? So click on extrapolate, select this edge, set this, click on OK. Now use the trim option, set this and this, click on OK. Now boundary again. These are joined now. Now this one. So extrapolate, set this edge, click on OK. OK, extrapolate, click on OK. Trim. First surface, second surface, click on OK. Boundary. Okay. Everything is okay up to here. Okay. Now one more thing is right at here. So select the extrapolate surface, this surface, click on OK. Extrapolate, click on OK. Trim. Okay. Boundary. Select this. One more is right at here. Extrapolate. Click on OK. Extrapolate. Click on OK. Trim. Okay. We'll see about it. Okay. Okay, let it be. It is not an issue. Okay. Here once. Extrapolate. Okay. Extrapolate. Extrapolate. Set the edge and surface. Click on OK. Trim. Click on OK. Next, click on this boundary. Set this. So this is the one. So in order to join these two, what I'm going to do is click on this extrapolate, set the edge and extrapolate it. Click on OK. Extrapolate here also. Click on OK. And don't trim. Okay, if you trim there, then it won't join this area. Okay. Okay. Click on OK. Click on OK. Here, what we will do is select the trim, select this first surface, okay, then second surface, and then even third surface. Okay, in this way it is okay. Now if you select the boundary, it will show entire thing as one body. That is completely fine. Now what we are going to doing is we are joining the class C with the class A by keeping a separate geometrical set. Class C plus A, enter. Okay, add the class A. Okay, click on this join, select the class A and this. This right preview. Okay, click on the boundary, check for any discontinuities or errors. I'm having one discontinuity here. I don't know where it is. Yeah, you can see that, right? So what I'm also doing is I'm just increasing the join value. So 0.1, enter. Now I want to get any value, any errors like that. So this is completely fine. Hide this tooling access and unhide the class B. Okay, class B should be appearing in a different color. Okay. Now for using the trim option, we need to have intersection of two different surfaces, right? So but here you can see our class B surface is not enough. So what we have to do, we have to increase the all the edges, right? So we will do that. So let's try with the boundary tool. Select outer edge, outermost edge. Okay. Use extrapolate. Okay, wait, control Z. Okay, define in class B. Okay, I click define block object, click on this boundary, click on OK, extrapolate. Is not working. So let's try with 1 mm. Still it is not working. So that means we can edit and we have to extrapolate them separately. So extrapolate. So cancel. Double click on this extrapolate to keep it active. Right click, create boundary. Okay, so this first. Click on OK. Select the surface. If I am increasing, click on OK. And select right click, create boundary. Select this first point. And the second limit I can choose up to here. For the direction, click on OK and surface. It is not forming, so that means I need to change the second limit. Okay, second limit I'm going to. Where does it make mistake? Okay, second limit, it will keep second limit up to here. Click on OK. Now it is working right. So click on OK. So the right click. Our extrapolate command is still active. That's why I'm getting now. So right click on create boundary. First boundary. Second limit. Click on OK. Select the surface. Waiting. Here's the area. And we given the fillet there. Yeah, we have given fillet there. Still it is. Okay. Extrapolate. Create boundary. Set this first. And second. Other side. Click on OK. Extrapolate. This is only the place which is creating problem. The second limit I want to create here. Delete it. Now click on the extrapolate, right click, create boundary, select this, the first limit and second limit of the direction, click on OK, select this, click on OK. So it will not follow. So okay, we'll join back them by using another technique. Okay, right click, create boundary, first point, second point, click on OK, select the surface. It is worked, but the thing is we have gap here. So since it is a trimming surface, we can go for spline tool. Okay. Okay. Click on OK. After that, just take the extract of this, okay, of this, okay, of this, okay. Go to blend it, multi-section tool, set this and guides. Okay, choose the first guide, second guide, preview. Okay, let's do it properly. Multi-sections on it. First curve, second curve. So the direction is ready. I have to change. Click on preview. It is working. So let's specify the guides also. First guide curve and second guide curve. Let's click on preview. It is working properly, right? So this is okay. But whenever you have used the multi-section or blender tools, you have to join them. Unless you don't, it won't work. Unlike this extrapolate. Okay, don't join. Okay. Okay. Now until here we have done. We have to do here itself. So click on this extra boundary. Select this first limit, second limit. Click on OK. Extrapolate. Set this. Make sure curvature. Click on OK. Hide this. So right click, create boundary. Set this first limit and second limit. Okay. One surface. Click on OK. Where we have started? We have started right from here, right? We are reached up to here. We will have to go along with this also. Right click, boundary, select this, first point, click on OK, click on OK, right click, boundary, first point, second point, click on OK, click on OK, right click, boundary, select the surface, first limit, second limit, click on OK, select the surface. Where does it go? Cancel it. Select the boundary from here to here. Click on OK. Extrude. Okay, let's try it again. This is a problem. Okay, so what we're going to do is delete this curve. Okay, double click, right click, create boundary. So first point, second point, click on OK. I think still it is second limit, I have to change. Click on OK. Right click, create boundary, save this, first limit, the surface. This entire one is making a problem, so we have to do something here. So what I can do is, let's try to split it out. Just here, cancel, split, split surface line. Okay, it is not open like that. So extrude. Direction. Can choose any X component. Okay. Okay. Split the surface which is put to this. Click on OK. After that I can release. Okay, I will not delete. Then hide it all. Okay, you can remove this extra bullet also. Okay. Now we'll try to give the extra bullet. Right click, boundary, select this, first point, second point, click on OK, select the surface, that is OK. Okay, right click, create boundary, select this, first row, first limit, second limit, click on OK, select the surface, click on OK. Now everything is okay. Let's let's make a join. Let's check it once. Yeah, everything is okay. Okay. So we have to trim it off. Okay. Let's try to trim operation. As of now, you can see that these are intersecting with each other. Trim, select the class B and A plus A. Okay, it's showing self intersection problems. Okay, let's cancel it. So in order to check the intersection problem, you can use the intersection feature. Select this and select the class B surface and A plus C surface. Click on OK. Okay, hide the intersection done in class B workbench. Okay, let's create a one more geometrical set with the name final trim. Enter. Okay. So in that final trim, I'm going to inserting one projection intersection between these two. Okay. Okay. Now hide the class B and A plus C also. See, we have a discontinuity here, right? So which does mean that, let's see it clearly. See, there is no proper boundary to cut this, right? So which is a mistake in class C plus A. So what I'm going to doing is, let's first define it and hide the class B ones, and we do have to increase a little up to here. So what I'm going to do is extrapolate, right click, create boundary, select this first point and second point, the direction, click on OK, set the surface. It is not okay. Okay. Okay, we check that. Okay, click on this boundary. First boundary. Second boundary, click on OK. Extrapolate. Okay, it is very to okay, what I'm trying to do is select the spline tool, click on OK, select the extract, multiple extract, click on OK, cancel, fill, select this line, this, close it, perfect, click on OK. Don't forget to join it. Preview. Okay. Unhide the class B ones. Now it is okay. Let's try trim operation now. Yeah, it is working now. You can see that, right? So click on OK. So now what you have, the in final trim. Okay, let's final trim. It should be in final trim only. Right click, change geometrical set, go to final trim, click on OK. So final trim is hidden. Okay, hide this intersection. Okay, now it is ready to fill the material. Okay, how can we do that? Go to part design, use the close body feature, and before that select this and make sure it is working different object, close body, select this, click on OK. Okay, something has been mistaken in this. Okay, go to surface design workbench again, go to boundary, see on boundaries is there. Yeah, what is the mistake is that, okay, we have to trim this also. Control Z, we shouldn't trim like this. Okay, control Y. Okay, let's A plus C, right? We have to change this, we need to do some changes with class A plus C. See, here it is not joined, but class A plus we have already joined it. Okay, let's join it again. Why it is creating boundary here? Okay, let's cancel it. I think this trim is done to us. Okay, wait guys, go to parent and children, join 11 and 12. So where the join 11 and 12 are live, right click, make sure that the parent and children, join 9 and fill, where we use it fill. Okay, not only Okay, there is a mistake in class C itself. Where it is good. Okay, let's change the color of class C. It is already changed. Okay, you can not this, this. Yeah, this sweep is there. Okay, let's everything's added to this. Right. It is creating the movie review. Actually, guys, let's delete all this. I'm not able to find the mistake where I have done. Okay, delete. Okay, not an issue. Okay, let's hide the class here. So we have. Okay, let's try the boundary. The class C. Okay, it is okay, fine. Now let's try to join the class A with class C, right? So go to join, set the class A, class C. We have two different surfaces, right? Now click on preview. Oh, it is not joining. Okay, what I do is go to C creation and the class A ones and join these two here itself. I cannot join like that. Okay. Okay, let's join this with this preview. Okay, this is fine. Okay. Change geometrical set. Class A, let's see. Okay. Let's join the class A plus C with this also. Okay. Now it is okay. Click on OK. The thing is, it is not joined properly, guys. Okay. This is how you can resolve the problems at all. Okay. Now the final trim. So we are going to define it, and the final trim unhide the class B. So, trim, select the class B surface and A plus C. Here it is self-intersections. Okay. Where it is self-intersection, we will have to see intersection. Select this and select this. Click on OK. Okay, write the class B and A plus C. We have already done this, right? But again we are getting the same method. Okay, let's do that. So A plus C it is. Probably we are having a mistake right here. So what I'm going to do is, okay, trim first point, second point, and this way. Okay, multiple extract. So this, this. Make sure tangent continuity. No, and continuity. Sorry, no continuity. Click on OK. You can fill it up. Click on OK. Okay, right. But that fill is going to, I think, yeah. Right click, change geometrical set to class C. Okay, and don't forget to join it. So join, set this and this, click on OK. Change geometrical set to class C creation, click on OK. Okay, hide the class C and hide the class A plus C. A plus C it is not updated. So what we have can do is delete these two joins and try to join them again. Class C creation. Okay, join. So but make sure you are defining the class A plus C. Join, select the class A and C, preview. Okay, and then again join, set this and with this preview. Okay, this is fine now, right? So final trim, multiple extract. Okay, no. We need to change the geometrical set of spline and multiple extract to class C. Click on OK. Okay. Now unhide the class B again and use the trim tool. Select the class B and this and this. Okay. So trim class B with A plus C. Okay. Okay, I got no error because it is properly cutting now. So now simple, go to part design and make sure this is a work object. Fill, set this, click on OK. Still it is a okay. Go to part design, go to shape generator shape design, click on this boundary and select this. I don't know what is the mistake that we have done here. We do have to trim. Okay. Okay, now click on this trim, class B surface with the class A plus C. Okay, wait guys, you can see that here, right? So in our class B we have forgot to extend this edge. So that is what the making problem from the past 1.5 an hour. Okay, let's hide on this and go to class B, define, and here you have even extrapolated it, but it is not enough. Extrapolate. mm is not enough. Just put it as 3 of 10 mm. Okay. Hide. Not hide. I think it will be okay now. Click on the trim, select this. Okay. Final trim. Define. Trim. Select the class C, class B, and A plus C. Okay, I think everything is okay now. Go to boundary, set this. Again, you are having one boundary right. So which is okay, negligible. But fill body won't work like this. So we have to join all this. Preview. We're still having this gap. So increase this value. Preview. Well, the gap is not there, right? Click on OK. Select the boundary tool again. Select this. See. Now it will work. So go to part design. Define the part body. Click on OK. Okay. Everything is done. Hide this final trim. We will be having the part only, right? So now we are having only half part. Okay, we need to have the full one. So what we can do is there is an option called split, but before that we need to have the planes. Okay, so select the split, select the part body, and okay, select this split. Okay, hit Ctrl Z, split, delete. Okay, select the split option and select all these things. Splitting element. Okay, double click, change the direction, click on OK. Okay, now your faces are very clear now. Okay, what we can do is we can do the mirror operation, or else we can use the symmetry. Okay, in my case I'm using the mirror option. Okay, object to mirror, current solid, that is fine. Okay, now you can see that, right? So use a pump up. So we need to check the draft analysis for the 3D model also, the same way that we have done earlier, the same way we have to do now also. See, these are tooling axis. Okay, go to generator shape design, feature draft analysis, compass, place the compass on axis, lock it and select the body. Okay, so what I'm doing is add one more body. Okay, and okay, delete this mirror. Okay, go to part design, we cannot use the mirror. Okay, let it be. I think we can use the Boolean transformations, Boolean operations, add. So it is already a single part, so we don't have to use the Boolean operations. Okay, let's go to do the draft analysis for this. So feature draft analysis, compass, Okay, lock it inside the body. It should work like this. Okay, that's it guys. That's how you can model the plastic parts like this. So when you are having the cemented parts, you can go like this. Okay, that's it for this video guys. If you find anything helpful in this video, please do subscribe to our channel and keep support us like this.